than twisted into, they couldn't help but draw a sharp breath, their faces displaying shock. The sounds of clamor within the crowd went silent at this moment. Gazes of astonishment fixated on the youth who was panting heavily near the wall. After a long while, cheers suddenly erupted into the air. Her red lips slightly parted, Zhou Yu gazed in disbelief at Jia Liao, who was wailing miserably, and said in amazement, "That little bastard, he actually won? It seems that way. That guy's arm was broken by Zhou Yan." Zhou Ning swallowed a mouthful of saliva. Zhou Yan's ferocious attack made him recall the miserable condition he had been put in before. However, Jia Liao's current condition was obviously worse, about 10 times worse. Staring at the Jia Liao whose bone was nearly sticking out of his arm, Zhou Ning could tell that this guy's arm was most likely permanently disabled. Hearing Zhou Ning's confirmation, Zhou Yu didn't speak for a while. Her vision fiercely fixated on Zhou Yan, who was gasping for air. So it turns out that this little bastard had already advanced into the D's realm. No wonder he wasn't the least bit scared. After sitting on the ground for a whole 10 minutes, Zhou Yan slowly climbed to his feet and swept a cold glance at the nearby Liu Zai, who gawked stupidly. Dragging his numb right leg, he picked up an iron rod at his side. He gazed ominously at the howling Jia Liao on the ground and drew over with difficulty. Jia Liao's attack from just a moment ago already revealed the murderous intent he had towards Zhou Yan. To those who wanted his life, Zhou Yan wouldn't be unnecessarily merciful either. Lying on the ground and staring at the Zhou Yan who drew steadily nearer, Jia Liao's face no longer held any hint of viciousness, but rather looked panic-stricken as he swallowed a mouthful of saliva. He could clearly distinguish that look of murder in Zhou Yan's eyes, and couldn't help but hastily say, "I yield." Zhou Yan's face was completely expressionless and seemed as if he didn't even hear a word. He gripped the iron rod in his hand even tighter. Looking at that youth's steeled expression, even if it was the bloodthirsty mercenaries, they couldn't help but feel a bit frightened. The current Zhou Yan made it hard for people to believe that he and the previously ever-smiling youth were the same person. His steps halting, Zhou Yan towered above Jia Liao and stared at him. He suddenly grinned, but that full smile